Ever wondered what the iconic battles of World War II would look like if they happened in space? Imagine a cosmic stage where the stars themselves serve as the backdrop to some of the most significant battles in human history. Picture the universe as a vast battlefield, where the forces of good and evil are not armies of men and women, but starships and interstellar armadas. Our journey begins with a fresh perspective on the battles that shaped our world, viewed through the lens of science fiction. We'll be exploring three key battles that shifted the tides of the Second World War: the Battle of Stalingrad, the Battle of the Bulge, and the Battle of Midway. First, we'll venture to the frozen wastelands of Stalingrad, but not as you know it. Instead, think of a desolate, icy planet locked in a deadly tug of war between two spacefaring nations. Next, we'll be transported to the dense nebulae that serve as our stand-in for the Ardennes forest, where the Battle of the Bulge saw the tide of the war begin to turn. Finally, we'll warp to the vast emptiness of the Midway Atoll, reimagined not as a tiny speck in the Pacific Ocean, but as a critical junction in the interstellar trade routes. Here, a dramatic showdown between two powerful fleets will decide the fate of the cosmos. Each of these battles played a pivotal role in the course of World War II. They were turning points where the balance of power shifted and the future was rewritten. But in our reimagining, they're more than just battles. They're epic space operas, filled with valiant heroes, nefarious villains, and the unyielding march of progress. So buckle up and adjust your space helmets. We're about to take a dive into the annals of history, but not as you know it. Prepare to journey through space and time as we reimagine these epic confrontations in the vast expanse of the cosmos. Imagine the Battle of Stalingrad not on the frozen streets of Russia, but on the icy rings of Saturn. The Starlight Siege, as it came to be known, was a pivotal moment in the Battle of the Nebulas, a space-themed reimagining of the most iconic battles of World War II, where once the German Sixth Army and the Soviet Red Army clashed in the bitter cold of the Russian winter, now they found themselves amidst the chilling emptiness of space, navigating around the gravitational pull of Saturn's icy rings. The once familiar roar of tanks and the whir of aircraft engines were replaced by the hum of spaceships and the eerie silence of the cosmos. In this otherworldly version of the historic battle, the German spaceships, sleek and formidable, mirrored the might of their terrestrial tanks. They descended upon the rings of Saturn, seeking to break the Soviet defense. But the Red Fleet, like their earthbound counterparts, stood resolute against the onslaught. The Soviet spaceships, rugged and resilient, held their ground amidst the icy fragments of Saturn's rings. The battle raged on, not for days or weeks, but for months, echoing the tenacity and endurance of the original Battle of Stalingrad. The stakes were high and the losses even higher. Each side fought with a determination that was palpable, even in the vacuum of space. The icy rings of Saturn were illuminated not by the sun, but by the blazing fires of battle, casting long shadows of warships against the backdrop of the cosmos. In the end, just as in the original battle, the Soviets emerged victorious, their victory a testament to their resilience and strategic prowess. The German spaceships, once a symbol of invincibility, lay scattered and defeated amidst the icy rings. But the Starlight Siege was more than just a battle. It was a symbol, a testament to the resilience and determination of those who fought, not in the bitter cold, but in the unforgiving vacuum of space. The Starlight Siege, a testament to the resilience and determination of those who fought, not in the bitter cold, but in the unforgiving vacuum of space. Picture the Battle of the Bulge unfolding not in the Ardennes forest, but within the swirling mists of a distant nebula. Imagine a colossal fleet of starships, our interstellar infantry, nestled within the nebulous cloud. They're far from home, their hearts pulsing to the rhythm of distant stars. Suddenly, out of the cosmic fog, a surprise attack. Enemy vessels, cloaked by the nebula's dense mists, swarm our unsuspecting fleet. The peaceful hum of the cosmos is shattered by the thunderous clash of energy weapons and the desperate cries of starship alarms. The initial onslaught is devastating. Our forces reel, their formations disintegrating under the unexpected assault. But they are not defeated. Like their terrestrial counterparts in the thick forests of Ardennes, they rally, they regroup, their resolve hardened by the biting chill of the nebula and the burning fury of the ambush. And then, the turning of the tide. The very nebula that concealed the enemy now becomes our ally. Advanced space reconnaissance, the eyes and ears of our fleet, pierces the nebula's veil. They reveal the enemy's positions, their movements, their vulnerabilities. Our forces seize upon this intelligence. Their counterattack is swift and relentless. Imagine starships once scattered and broken, now moving in unison like a cosmic ballet. Energy weapons that once fired in desperation now strike with precision. The enemy, so confident in their surprise attack, now find themselves outmaneuvered and outgunned. The nebula, once a battlefield, becomes a monument to their defeat. The Battle of the Bulge, a pivotal point in the Second World War, echoes through time and space. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the spirit of resistance endures. It teaches us that the tide of battle can turn on the strength of our resolve and the keenness of our intellect. The Galactic Gambit, a daring maneuver in the celestial theater of war that forever changed the course of the cosmic conflict. Visualize the Battle of Midway, not in the Pacific Ocean but amidst a field of drifting asteroids. Picture it, the vast expanse of space, dotted with gargantuan spacecraft carriers. These behemoths, much like the aircraft carriers of the historical Battle of Midway, serve as the launching points for squadrons of nimble fighters, each one piloted by a brave soul ready to lay down their life in the name of their cause. But this isn't the Pacific, and these aren't traditional fighters. These are spacecraft, darting and weaving through the treacherous terrain of a sprawling asteroid field. This is the Meteor Strike, a pivotal battle in the interstellar war that mirrors the significance of the Battle of Midway in the Second World War. Our tale is one of skill and strategy, where victory wasn't simply won by the side with the biggest guns or the most ships. Oh no, it was secured by those who demonstrated superior navigation skills amidst the swirling, chaotic asteroid field. It was those who could dip and dive, twist and turn, avoiding the deadly rocks that threatened to turn their spacecraft into space dust. Imagine the tension inside those spacecraft carriers as they launched their fighter squadrons. The anticipation, the fear, the hope. Each fighter, a steel bird of prey, swooping and soaring among the asteroids, their pilots' eyes locked onto their targets. The hum of the engine, the whir of the navigation system, the silent prayer whispered before the trigger is pulled. The Meteor Strike was a cosmic ballet of destruction and survival, a dance of death among the stars. And like the Battle of Midway, it was a turning point, a decisive moment where the tide of war began to shift. Through the Meteor Strike, we see that no matter the battlefield, be it the Pacific Ocean or an asteroid field, the principles of war remain the same. Strategy, skill, and bravery are always the keys to victory. The Meteor Strike, a pivotal space battle that turned the tide and illuminated the path to victory in the interstellar war. So, what can these space-themed interpretations of World War II battles teach us? If we take a moment to reflect on the cosmic narratives we've journeyed through, we can see that they serve a dual purpose. On one hand, they create an engaging and accessible platform to explore complex historical events. On the other, they remind us that the echoes of our past are not confined to the pages of a textbook, but reverberate throughout the universe. Let's consider the Starlight Siege, our space-age interpretation of the Battle of Stalingrad. By recasting the brutal urban warfare in a celestial battlefield, we were able to explore the strategies and sacrifices that marked this turning point in the war. The Galactic Gambit, meanwhile, offered a fresh perspective on the D-Day invasion, underscoring the importance of deception and surprise in military strategy. Lessons as applicable in a distant galaxy as they were on the beaches of Normandy. The Meteor Strike, our cosmic rendition of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, projected the devastating power of nuclear weaponry into the stars. It served as a stark reminder of the destructive potential we hold, and the desperate lengths to which nations will go in times of conflict. By employing this creative reinterpretation, we not only make history more relatable and engaging, but we also offer a platform for critical thinking and analysis. We encourage viewers to challenge their preconceptions, to question the decisions made, and to explore the multifaceted nature of these events. Our space-themed narratives are not about trivializing the past, but about understanding it. They serve to highlight the parallels between our earthly conflicts and the broader universe, suggesting that the lessons of our history are universal. As we gaze upon the stars, we are reminded of the battles fought, the lives lost and the lessons learned, now echoing across the cosmos.